A few weeks ago, I DP'd a short documentary for a local woodworker. We had a small crew of 5, a director, myself as the DP, an AC, a gaffer, and a grip. Normally projects I'm on are like 2 to 3 people, mainly a director and myself. In today's video, I want to talk mainly about the AC role and how it can help you as a DP or camera operator. Having this crew really opened my eyes to how important it is to having a solid crew on set. Now, I've been on plenty of bigger sets before, but it's not very often that I'm DPing those. On the bigger projects, I'm normally ACing and sometimes a grip. Now, real quick, I want to talk about the gear that we use in the camera department. We'll touch on this a little bit later as well. Most of the day we use just one camera, but for the interviews, we were going to use 2. The A cam was the Red Ranger Monstro, and the B cam was going to be my Red Gemini. But early in the day, it fell off the tripod, and after that tragic crash, we decided to just stick with one camera. This morning, we were setting up the master interview, and I put my camera on a tripod, walked away,
boom,
smacked the ground, broke a few things that I just bought, which sucks, so now I gotta come up with a few $1,000s to fix my camera. For lensing, we use the DuLens APO Minis. I really love these lenses. They have really nice fall off, and the character almost reminds me of like the Canon FD lenses, which is super cool. They're just terribly small, and I kind of hate working with them, but their look is really awesome. And then we were on sticks and dolly for the entire day. We wanted this to be a very beautiful, calm piece, showing the camera movement in relation to the final beautiful product of the furniture that he was making. Alright, so this video is centered around how hiring an AC can help you as a DP on your next project. One of the main reasons why I want to hire an AC for my projects is actually just how much time they save you. When you're on a solo project, you're working with the director and maybe your gaffer, but you're also worrying about changing lenses and ND filters, and maybe your card needs to be changed or your battery, and that all takes a lot of time, while you should be spending that time talking with your director, talking with the gaffer, trying to light the scene. And so they kind of take care of all that behind the scenes so that you can focus on really what's most important. I think the biggest thing I noticed while working with my AC welder is just he did a great job for one, but just how I didn't have to ask for a new battery, or I didn't have to ask for a new card. He was just on the case, and he was really proficient about changing lenses quickly and getting NDs in the matte box. Which, speaking of, this was the first time I ever used square ND filters in the front, and I gotta say, I love that. One of the big things I learned this year, I've worked on a lot more projects with crew, and it just is crazy how much different it is with a solo project by yourself versus a project with crew. As an example, a few months ago, I shot a spec commercial for Wilson Basketball, and it was the director, myself as a DP, and a gaffer, and we spent the first hour getting one shot, and then we had about 20 minutes to get the rest of the commercial. And there's many reasons why I didn't go the best, but having more crew would have definitely made the process go a bit quicker. All right, let's talk about pulling focus and camera operating. Now, you probably know that the main job of First AC is to pull focus. On this project in particular, I was pulling my own focus, but there is a commercial I shot for a local resort, link up here to that behind the scenes, that I did have a First AC, which was actually the director on this project, and he was pulling my focus. And what was I gonna say about it? And it was just crazy how much different it is operating when you don't have to pull your own focus. As the DP who often operates the camera, I'm focused on my lighting and my composition while also trying to nail focus wide open. So having an AC to take that off your plate is massive. And not to mention, operating handheld, we've all pulled, focus off the barrel. And what I notice is, my hand on that barrel can kind of move the camera one way or another, or nudge it in an unwanted way. Another thing that I think people don't realize when hiring an AC is how they can help when you're on a shoulder rig or handheld. So for instance, on a shoulder rig, the AC can put the camera on your shoulder for you, and if you need the monitor adjusted, they can do that for you, or the hand grips adjusted. I don't know if you've ever tried to adjust your monitor or hand grips while it's on your shoulder, but it's almost impossible. And then after the director says cut, they can take that camera off your shoulder, and you can kind of rejuvenate for the next shot. As someone who operates, handheld and shoulder rigs quite often, it's so nice to have that AC right by your side, helping you put it on your shoulder and taking it off, because let me tell you, these Alexas and Reds definitely get heavy, and over time, your back is gonna hurt. So the moral of the AC story is they will be much of assistance to you on your next project. See what I did there? Assistance? Because AC stands for assistant camera. Also, if you're new to filmmaking or even just a DP, I highly suggest you take some AC jobs, or do one for free. I think that it's a great way to understand just how important their job is on set. I remember when I did my first AC thing and I was freaking out, and I didn't even pull focus, and I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. And then actually just a few weeks ago, I was the AC on a 48-hour film festival, and I had such a great time. We had super late nights, like working all night till 6 a.m. But I learned a lot on that project, and I learned that I love ACing as well. Now, after watching that, I hope that encourages you to hire an AC on your next project. It really just makes the whole day go smoother and saves you a whole bunch of time on set. If you're interested in more AC things, I plan on making more videos. I've been recently working a lot as an AC, and I gotta say it's awesome. So I'll be making a few videos on what an AC is and how to do it well. And if you have any questions, just filmmaking or DPing in general, love to hear in the comments below. I think that's it. Live your life, have fun. We'll see you next time. Peace.